Hey. So, if you found this message, I am so excited for you. Spirit's giving me a message all day today, and this is the first chance that I've been able to get it out. That's going to drive me crazy. All right, so we're just going to have to do it without that. All right. You are one event away, one life-changing event, one decision away from your life completely changing for the better. Okay? There's something about this new moon in Libra coming in, and as we shift into Scorpio season, Spirit's telling me the next couple weeks are really crucial. Okay? There's something that is going to be happening for you. Now, this could come as some sort of a realization, something that you decide to do for yourself that you've kind of been like stewing, thinking about for a long time. Whatever this is, it could, and I'm hearing good news. Okay, whatever it is that's coming in for you, because it's going to be different for each one of you, right? But I'm picking this up as a huge wave for the collective. So a lot of you are going to resonate with feeling this energy. You've felt on the verge of something just out of reach for yourself, okay? And that's what I'm getting here. And I'm really getting that your guides are asking you to trust, okay? Trust in your intuition at this time. If something isn't feeling good for you, that means that there's a decision that needs to be made to make change. Whatever that decision may be is ultimately going to change your life for the better, okay? Now, if some of you are just hesitant because you're unsure, but it's something that keeps calling you and you keep seeing signs and synchronicities for it, that is your spirit guides and your angels trying to tell you now's the time. They're reaching out for you and extending this offer to you, and they want you to hold on to it. They want you to receive it, okay, is what I'm getting here. Some of you, if you feel like nothing's happening, well, you keep saying this and nothing's happening. Stop saying nothing's happening. Okay, there's so many things trying to open up for you is what Spirit's telling me. And the reason nothing's happening is because it's the same old thing, and you're feeling like nothing's working because nothing's working in your current circumstances. That means that it's up to you to make that decision. For some of you, it's going to be, just changing your lifestyle. It could be changing the way that you eat, your bad habits. It could be joining a gym or doing a workout program at home if that's what makes you feel more comfortable. But whatever this is going to expand, okay? Because Spirit's saying this is the time. Something is calling you, whether it's a destination, whether it's good news that you find out, whether it's a job promotion or a new job being offered to you and you're a little hesitant. If it makes you nervously scared and excited, that means it's for you, and that means that energy that you feel is going to only expand. But if you keep staying in the environments when these opportunities are right in your face, right, like circling around you, just waiting for you to reach out and be like, okay, I'm ready, I feel like you're gonna find that all these doors are opening up for you. So something about whatever this is, within the next couple of weeks, I'm hearing, okay, is going to change your life for the better. Some of you, maybe that's money coming in, okay? If you just heard that cha-ching, all right? I don't believe in coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. So for some of you, this is going to be a shift in your energy, a shift in your mentality, a shift in your job, a shift in your location, a shift in your guidance that you're receiving. Maybe you weren't receiving it right the first time. Maybe you're being called to step outside of yourself for a second and look at it from someone else's perspective or a higher perspective, and then it's just going to click for you. And all these abundant things are trying to come in for you. So Spirit's telling me that you are one decision, something that comes in as good news is going to change your life for the better, okay? It's going to be different for all of you here. We have the energy is gaining momentum. What did I tell you? The new moon energy. If you see the new moon is on that card. So the energy is so powerful right now. And I was picking up on this message earlier, and I was running errands, and I tried to pull over as the sun was setting. And I couldn't get my camera to stay up, and my car holder thing, it wasn't working. And I'm like, okay, I know that I have to get this message out. So I decided to come home and sit down and record this message for you guys. And I felt that it was really important for you to understand that when things, especially when you feel like things aren't going right, a lot of times things will come in to have you doubt or have you question, right? Like, if I hadn't picked up on the message, there's a possibility that I would have been like, oh, okay, nothing's going right today. Maybe I'm not supposed to record. But I fight that, okay? The system that was built, like the Matrix, that keeps you from thinking that something's not supposed to happen, but you just have, this is how I live my life. I trust my intuition, and I'm like, nope, everything's happening trying to get me to believe otherwise. But I know, my soul knows that somebody needs this message, and maybe I need this message. Something is shifting for you. This Scorpio season is going to be the season that changes your life, okay? And all of these new experiences are trying to come in for you. Take time to breathe it out, okay? So right before a huge blessing comes in, right before you make a huge decision, right before you're being called in a certain direction, right before you get up and journey to an unknown location, a place you've never been, right before good news is about to come in, those things will happen. I slipped and dropped my bird's bowl today, and it split in a million pieces. And I was like, okay, it's going to be like that. Then I dumped soap and water, like all day today. The energy's just been crazy. But it's testing you. Are you able to stay calm before this huge life-altering thing comes in? Are you going to be nervous enough where you won't accept it? You're being called that even through the nervousness to stay calm and trust where you're being led, okay? Because there's new opportunities, there's new people coming in. Be bold and make the first move. So you're being asked to break away from the system. Break away from what feels comfortable, okay? Because what's coming in is going to change your life. And when the momentum gets going, it's like a train, okay? And the more and more coal that you add, the faster the train goes, right? And it's picking up speed. And this is the time to jump on that train, okay? Make that decision. Accept that good news without questioning it, right? Don't hesitate, because good things are happening for you here, okay? Do not hesitate here. Let's just see, what other things may be coming in for you. Judgment. It's kind of like all these things are going to come at you, right? And you're going to have to walk forward in the present moment on blind faith that it's going to be better than whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, because it will be. It will be better. There's so many new doors opening for you, and I'm seeing it like a domino effect, and this train is picking up momentum here, okay? You're being guided here. We got the Five of Wands. Like I said, right before a huge blessing, right before a big opportunity, right before really good life-altering news is going to come in, you will be tested by just random energies. This could come in forms of people. This could come in forms of negative thoughts. This could come in forms of nothing's going right today. But that doesn't mean that something in 5 minutes can't go absolutely right. And that's the mentality your guides want you to keep, okay? So it is one event, one single event, big or small, is about to completely alter your life, okay? Big or small, it doesn't matter. Maybe you don't even realize it when it happens here. Maybe you're thinking, okay, well, that was good, but what can come of it? You just got to be willing to open up and receive here. We got the Knight of Cups here. This is an offer coming in, okay? Right now you could be in a Nine of Wands situation, kind of like feeling like, oh, well, nothing good has happened yet, and I keep surrendering, and no, you just got to be open and change your perspective. If nothing feels right and nothing is happening, that means you're being guided to change something. We got the Three of Swords here on the bottom. Something's coming in to show you that it's okay to love life again, and you're about to love life again, okay? We got the Wheel of Fortune. Cha-ching! Okay? Whether that means money, whether that means a new job, whether that means this idea that you've been holding on to, and you just need to take the leap and have trust that it's going to work out for you. All right? I'm hearing Jesus take the wheel, okay? When you surrender to, okay, I may not know where I'm going, but God knows where I'm going, and I'm just going to trust where I'm being led. I'm going to open myself up to these opportunities. It's already set in place for you. Do you see? There's already a destination, there's already a location, there's already a situation, there's already an event planned for you. You just have to be willing to step into it, right? We got the Queen of Wands, so it's going to happen for you if you're open to receiving it, all right? We also have the Queen of Cups here. Something's coming in, okay? And your life is going to be completely different with the Eight of Cups here. Your life is going to be unrecognizable by the start of the new year, okay? Open up your heart to receiving. There could be a love offer coming in as well, but you can't force it, right? You just have to know it's going to be better. It's not going to be like it was before. And when you put that focus on yourself and you open yourself up to these new opportunities and you're not forcing it, you're not, trying to make something happen, but allowing it to happen for you, is when these things come in, these new offers come in for you. And whatever this life-changing event is, it's already written for you. You just need to be in the frequency where you step into it and allow it to happen. And say to yourself, okay, I had a crazy day today, but that doesn't mean that there's not something positive on the other side of that, right? It's not, to try not to be in an energy of, oh, well, I'm used to it. I'm used to situations letting me down. I'm used to people letting me down. I'm used to not getting anything, okay? Release that. Release that energy, because what you speak, you manifest. What you think, you manifest. So speak this blessing into your life. It's already there for you. It's your divine inheritance, okay? And this is the season. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. This is the season. This is the event, whatever it is. Even if it starts as, I'm going to change my diet, or I'm going to change my way of thinking. That is a domino effect that is leading you towards new love, new experiences, traveling the world, coming up with this $1 million idea, okay? Whatever it may be, you're on the verge of it and you feel like it's just out of reach, but it's not. It's right there. It already exists, okay, in the quantum field. And it's waiting for you to reach out and say, I accept, okay? I accept. Put in the comments, I accept what the universe has to offer me, okay? I step into my divine inheritance. I am worthy, however you want to word it. But anytime that you have any doubt, especially over the next couple weeks, because I feel like this is a timeline shift for you, okay? This new moon is trying to ground in a new timeline, one where your old life will not be recognizable, and you're gonna wonder to yourself at one point, man, I wish I would have opened myself up to this sooner. And it becomes easier and easier. The more that you do this, the more and more you're going to be just setting off this chain reaction, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? And old things that were never really meant to stay with you are going to start to fall off of your timeline. So embrace the change, because there will be change, okay? And for some of you, I'm hearing, I'm uncomfortable with change. I don't like change. Well, that's why you feel bored, or you feel like lonely in your environment, or you feel like it's not enough, because there's something bigger waiting for you, okay? I'm seeing a door opening and light behind that door. I'm seeing like a brand new door opening for you, and behind that is another door and another door and another door. And once you walk through that door, the next door opens and the next door opens, and it's never ending. Okay, that's definitely what I'm seeing here. So if you're feeling like nothing's happening for you, release that thought. Be like, nothing's happened for me this far, because even though lots of things have happened for you, it's just a matter of perspective. Even though nothing's happened for me today, and my day's been crazy, right? Me included, doesn't mean that tomorrow isn't the day where everything's going to come together. Okay, and I have this feeling, not just for myself, but there's something that's around the corner, okay? Literally around the corner, that is about to alter your life for the better, okay? One small event. It's kind of like that saying, when they walked on the moon for the first time, okay? It's one small step per man, one giant leap for mankind. So it's one small step forward that you're making, one foot in front of the other, okay? In blind trust here, because we have this card here that you're going to have to trust where you're being led, right? Where is that card here? It was, oh, now I can't find it. It was one where they were walking the plank, right? Maybe it was when I just split the deck here, but you're gonna have to trust where you're being led. You're gonna have to trust whatever is pulling on you to make that decision. Okay. And when you make that decision, the day that you do that, I'm seeing the doors just one after another opening and opening and opening. Okay. And you're going to be, some of you, it's going to feel like a weight's being lifted. It's just going to be like, oh, I finally went for it and I did it. And I don't know what's going to happen of it, but I trust in God and source, in a higher power, in my angels, in the divine, that where I'm being led is better than where I am at this current moment. Okay. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes. So if you're feeling the resistance, if you're feeling like all these negative energies are swarming you, it's because they can feel, okay, energetically, the spaces around you can feel when you're about to level up, when you are one decision away from leaving that environment. Nobody wants to be left behind. And it's not like you're really being left behind, because sometimes it's just energy. Sometimes it's not a person. Sometimes it's just energy. And that energy that was experiencing you, because that's what energy does. Energy is source. You're experiencing, you're allowing this energy to experience it through your vessel. Why not let energy that is full of fun experiences, things that are exciting, things that, you know, are the unknown rather than the same old, right? You have the opportunity to think of it that way, right? And that kind of kicks out that old energy, right? So I feel like the more and more that you do that, and even on days, because it still will come around where, you know, you have a day where nothing goes right, like myself, but I still have this smile on my face. I still know that something better is outside of that, because I'm not going to let that energy sit through me. I'll let it pass through me and be like, okay, well, that sucked. But why? Because something big is on the way. And I'm not going to let that hold me back from that door opening for me. I'm not going to let that hold me back from a split decision that I'm about to make. I'm not going to let that hold me back from, you know, traveling the world. I'm not going to let that hold me back from meeting my soul family. I'm not going to let that hold me back from making that money. Okay? And it's not about the money. It's about the freedom. And I feel like a lot of you feel restricted. A lot of you feel like you're stuck in your environments, people, places, things, jobs, situations, that life, you know, happens. But you can change that. And it's already existing for you. It's already in the quantum field. Now let it experience you. All right? Let that energy experience through you. Because it's all light. It's all energy, right? Let it experience through you. Say, I would let abundance experience itself through me. I would let love experience itself through me. Write those things in the comments. Declare it, okay? And I know that if this resonates for you and it's able to, you know, give you an idea or shift your perspective or help you remain positive or give you that little mustard seed of faith and some hope, then this message is for you. All right? Claim it in the comments. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.